But I wanted to talk about something that I seen. A shout out to Ticket TV, and Ticket TV addressed this, and of course, some of the comments that he got is typical of primarily a woman, and them type of women that make the type of comments that was made in Ticket's video shows me that you need to stay clear away from them type of women, because basically they have a one-sided mind. Now, we all know what happened with Sean Combs. Sean Combs was sentenced to 4 years and some change. In all likelihood, he'll get the 14 months served. He'll probably do a year and some change, and then he'll be out. To be honest with you, I don't even think he should have got that much time. I think he should have got time served, because at the end of the day, the major crimes he was acquitted of, that should have been enough. And due to the fact that he's a first-time offender, he should have got a little bit of leniency. And to be honest with you, Cassie's ass should be in jail right along with P. Diddy. And that's just the bottom line. But at the end of the day, that's what happens, because there's no accountability for women. In most cases, they always get a pass. And Christian Coleman, to me, is a complete dummy. He need to be as far away from Sha'Carri Richardson as possible. Everybody saw the video where she brutally attacked him in front of thousands of people at the airport. Then thought that he snitched on her and tried to throw him under the bus. And rumors have it that he still is walking around with her. That's just not very smart. And to me, that just makes him dumb. At the end of the day, do I believe in second chances in relationships? Yeah, of course I do. But in this particular case, based off what happened, nah. He should stay clear away from her. And then, of course, he refused to press charges against her. And see, that's the thing. When it comes to domestic violence with men, it's a double-edged sword. It's damned if you do, damned if you don't. Well, if you don't press charges, people look at you. Well, actually, to a certain degree, you just get emasculated. It's a no-win situation. If you do something, you get criticized. If you don't do something, you get criticized. But at the end of the day, what I saw in the comment section is typical of female behavior. Whenever the woman is the accuser or the perpetrator in a situation where the woman is wrong, you hear this stuff about, well, a real man ain't gonna do this, a real man. Like, that's complete bullshit. And it just gotta be said. He's a real man because he was born a man. So that by default makes him a real man. But women trying to shame you into giving them a pass, that's the sad part about it. Because not only do you get it from women trying to make you feel bad, you get it from men. At the end of the day, he should have pressed charges against her because she attacked him in the airport. And then, of course, even when people saw the video, somehow, some way, you still had people trying to make videos, trying to make it his fault. I think people need to understand something, accept the fact they have terrible women walking around here. Sha'Carri Richardson just may not be a good person. And it appears she's not a good person based off the fact that she tried to throw him under the bus. She was the one that was caught on film. She was the one that basically the TSA showed the footage of to the police, to the authorities. They reported her, not him. And based off that, that's what got her in trouble. But I'm gonna tell you right now, in all likelihood, nothing's gonna happen with her. She didn't lose one endorsement. She was still allowed to compete. Had that been a man, they would be calling for the dude's head. You would be hearing this stuff about violence against women, Me Too, protect women, and all this stuff. But there's no protection for men. There's never no protection for us. And like I said, You have people in the comment section, well, if he ain't got a problem with it, why do everybody else got a problem? Why do people always get in people's business? Don't y'all women always get in people's business? Y'all always in people's business. Oh, when the man is appeared to be the dude or the person in question that's in the wrong, then everybody got something to say. But if it's the woman, then all of a sudden we supposed to turn a blind eye. But you are the same women that's always talking about you want equality and you want to be treated fair. Well, the fairness is she should have gotten in trouble. And this is the problem. When are we gonna set a precedent? When we gonna send a message saying that this shouldn't be allowed? Dude is just stupid for taking her back and giving her a second chance. He shouldn't be nowhere near her. Like I said, there was no outrage, really. You had women still somehow, some way trying to make videos, trying to make it his fault. And once again, that's why I won't ever in my life vote for a woman to become a president of the United States. To have the fate of the world in her hand, who can't take accountability. Now, we all know the other dude can't take accountability, but women in particular really take accountability. She is on camera. Everybody saw the footage. But the problem is we pacify people like her. We pacify women. And then if you call women out, they try to label you. I know somebody gonna try to shame me, which that don't work because your opinion means about as much to me as me wiping my ass, after I do a number 2. So all that stuff don't work on me. But like I said, he's stupid. It's funny, whenever the woman is in the wrong, then all of a sudden you want to hear people say, oh, people need to stay out of people's business and all that stuff. But wait a minute, wasn't y'all in Diddy and Cassie's business? And these are the same women. Now here it is. You got a man that was attacked. It's on camera. Everybody saw it. We all saw it. But she not getting the same backlash. Like I said, she didn't lose one endorsement. Not one. That is the problem with society. We pick and choose when we want to display outrage. And the hypocrisy that I'm seeing coming from a lot of women, and of course, the simps gonna be simps. That's the definition of a simp. And then at the same time, you still not go. And then it's at the same time, on the same note, you still not gonna get no pussy. She's still not gonna side with you. She's still gonna be with the worst kind of toxic man that you could think of. Didn't Cassie prove that? Diddy did all these horrendous things, according to her, according to the court documents, which by the way, it was a bogus case. Diddy's lawyers really won that case, but at the end of the day, due to politics and because of puffy skin color, he got convicted. They always use niggas to try to set an example. You can't be a willing participant and then be a victim at the same time. At the end of the day, okay, here's the thing. If somebody hits you, why don't you leave? If they do it multiple times, that shows the problem is with you. So at the end of the day, I don't feel sorry for Christian Coleman. I'm just saying he's stupid. So whatever happens from this point on, it's on him. Because he's showing that he's not smart. Well, that's the point that I'm trying to make. Now, of course, I'm gonna be demonized. Oh, you condone? No, I didn't say any of that stuff. Did I say Diddy was a saint? No. But the problem is you sentencing him. He really, listen, y'all, I'm gonna tell you the truth. And somebody gotta say it. He going to jail because he got caught on camera like beating her ass. And that's all it come down to. That's what this is all about. It's basically what happened to OJ. OJ went to jail for that amount of time because they wanted to get even with him because he beat that other case. Now, that was not smart on OJ, rest in peace. He already knew that they was gunning for him. You know, they basically caught him on him basically trying to take back his own stuff, and they sent him to jail. It was a revenge case. People gotta stop. That's the problem. People just don't be wanting to hear the truth. Well, I'm gonna be a truth sayer. I think Christian Coleman is stupid. He's making a big mistake. But what I really want to talk about is the fact that I'm seeing these women not showing, you know what I'm saying, not showing the same kind of vitriol, or not showing the same kind of energy that they have for P. Diddy or have for black men when black men are the perpetrators. You got people still trying to defend Ayesha Curry going on national TV saying she didn't want to be a wife and saying that she really was hoping that Stephen Curry's career failed. And you still got women trying to justify that. Well, people need to understand it. Well, no, we don't have to understand. It's as simple as this. If you didn't want to be with the dude, you shouldn't have married him. It's that simple. Don't sit up here and wait 15 years later after you did have 4 kids to say, well, you didn't see yourself as a mother, because at the end of the day, there's always somebody that will be happy to be in your position. This woman that will kill to be in her position, where they don't have to want for nothing, where they get everything they ask for. They don't have a worry in the world, don't have to worry about where their next meal is coming from, don't have to worry about nothing. But she's sitting up here saying that she wanted to be the breadwinner. That just shows her arrogance and shows what a misandrist that she is. People hate to hear, and people just hate to hear the truth. And I'm going to tell you something else, and fuck that nigga 50 Cent too, because 50 Cent, karma, his turn is coming. And I just hope he displayed the same energy. I can't wait. Because something gonna happen to him, something gonna come his way, and let's see him handle it the same way he likes trolling everybody, likes kicking people while they down. 50 is a coon, and we all know he a coon. Yes, well, that's what I'm saying. Christian Coleman is stupid. He's stupid. He got to be the dumbest man I ever seen in my life, and that's just real talk. But anyway, we'll continue this conversation